Welcome to Nintendo Engineers from your host Chris Dysons. We're here to do a different type of review. As you know, we like to do non-Nintendo stuff from time to time. It is the very lovely Google Home Mini that I got myself a few days ago. I've been testing it out, using it quite a lot and extensively. And I think this thing's going to change my life in a lot of positive ways. Now, in the box, actually, we'll fake open the box. Now in it you will have some little cards, which is very simple. Safety and warranty, getting to know your Google Mini, and the let's get started thing, which is pretty simple. Now I would suggest for you to download the Google Home, Google Assistant and Google Calendar app for the best experience of it. So here is the device itself. It is very, very cool. There's a turn on and off microphone there. Now it runs on USB-B, which is a bit weird. I don't know why. Or micro USB. Could have been USB-C, but for some reason they didn't do it. Now on the top here, which is a little bit hard to show you, there is a reset button under here. So if you needed to reset things. Now on here, if you tap the left, the volume goes down. If you tap right, the volume goes up, and it comes up with four little lights on top of there. It's just a little tricky when you're trying to pick it up because you're touching the volumes all the time, so that's the only downside. But apart from that, it's a very nice piece of tech. Now this is a bit annoying. You can't pull it out and put it into a computer or something like that to power it. You can't do it like that, sadly. And this big bulb thing isn't very good. And where they've placed the cord to is also a bit of a negative. So Google should try and change that. Now, let's get this thing going and test it out a little bit. So I've been testing this thing out because I wanted things to remind me for shopping lists and things like that, and many other things, which is very important. So the thing that I do, it has a feature called My Day. So, you know, you wake up, you head out, and you say that the command is, "Hey Google." So when I say blank Google, how was my day? It will say the temperature.
Sorry.
It will say the temperature, what day it is, what appointments you have for the day, and then it will show up your favorite news channel or entertainment channel to give you a news update on anything that you like. So I use ABC News and ABC Sports. You can use the BBC or a newspaper or even a footy club. There are AFL clubs for the Google Home Mini. Now, you can also connect up your Netflix and your stands, so you can ask it to cast it to your Chromecast, which is excellent. And also you can play music with a tiny bit with Apple Music. I don't know much about that. But I have the Google Play Music subscription with YouTube Red and Music, and it works excellently well. And it does a very, very good job. So the timers is good, the alarm is quite loud, the reminders are very useful as it leaves a little white dot on the top of it, so you know there's a reminder there for you on your phone, and events is quite useful too. Now let's ask it a few questions, maybe some Nintendo ones. Hey Google, what is Nintendo?
According to Wikipedia, Nintendo Co. Limited is a Japanese multinational consumer electronics and video game company headquartered in Kyoto.
Hey Google, give me some tips on Super Mario Galaxy.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that.
Okay. Hey Google, do you do gaming tips?
Sorry, I can't help. I'm always learning.
So she's always learning, as you say. And the Google Assistant's been a big change. For example, let's play... Oh, I don't know. let's just say, what is the #1 song on the ARIA charts at the moment? Let's just look into the charts, because we want to just find any song for people to play. Let's just say, hey Google, play River by Eminem.
Alright, River by Eminem. Playing on Google Play Music.
I've been a liar, been a thief.
So you can hear it's quite good, isn't it? And even when you ask it a question, hey Google, what is the time?
It's 9:51.
Hey Google, stop. So you can see it plays music and things like that. Another thing that you can stream internet radio and stuff like that. You could just say stream radio station. Remember, the command is always hey Google. It'll show up just like that. Don't worry.
The time in University of the Philippines, Vidale Tan Hall, Velasquez Street, Diliman, Quezon City, Metro Manila, Philippines is 6:52 p.m.
Sometimes it might do funny things like that, if it might not understand your speech and things like that. But this is a fantastic device. I'm going to give it a 9. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's close to a 9.5, 10. But I'd say that the lack of bass in this speaker is a bit of a downside. But don't worry about the speaker in general. The speaker is much better than what some people are saying on. Some people are comparing this $80 device to $400, $500 stereo speakers. I think that's unfair. But it is a nice object that you can use as a Bluetooth speaker as well. And the Google Assistant is amazing. I can remember things and stuff like that. For example, hey Google, add Vegemite to my shopping list.
Okay, I've added Vegemite to your shopping list.
So very simple like that. And you know, you can ask it questions and things like that, play games with it, which is very, very cool. Hey Google, what is Super Mario Galaxy?
According to Wikipedia, Super Mario Galaxy is a 2007 platform video game developed and published by Nintendo for the Wii. It is the third 3D game in the Super Mario series.
There you go. So I'm going to put this thing down now and say this was a great device. I had a lot of fun with it. There's a lot of things. You got to ask it all sorts of questions and it can give you answers to anything, you know, such as what is the population of Australia? Hang on.
He's coming home with his neck scratched.
That's the problem when you're picking it up. So one last thing. Hey Google, what's the population of Australia?
The population of Australia was 24.13 million in 2016.
So for example, picking it up was very hard because I was touching the controls already on it. So it's a 9 out of 10. The Google Home Mini is a fantastic little thing. No, I'm not sponsored by them. Hell no. But yes, I think it's a really cool device. Don't worry about the speaker volume and stuff. It's pretty loud. It does a really good job. And it's good for apartments and small places where you don't need the full Google Home. So that is it for me, and I shall see you later on.